Have you ever prayed and felt like nothing's changing? You're crying out to God, you're doing everything right, but somehow your breakthrough feels stuck. Maybe you've been asking, Lord, what else can I do? Well, maybe it's time to add fasting to your prayer life, because fasting isn't just an old religious practice. It's a powerful spiritual discipline that aligns your heart with God's power and will. Today, let's talk about fasting for spiritual breakthrough, a practical guide for beginners. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand fasting, you'll know exactly how to start and why it works, where we help you grow closer to God, one step at a time. Let's start simple. Fasting isn't about punishing yourself or earning points with God. It's about replacing physical hunger with spiritual hunger. It's when you say, Lord, you are more important to me than food, than entertainment, than comfort. In the Bible, fasting is always tied to seeking God deeply. Jesus fasted 40 days before beginning his ministry. Matthew 4:1-2. Esther fasted before risking her life for her people. Esther 4:16. The early church fasted before making major decisions. Acts 13:2-3. So fasting isn't about deprivation, it's about devotion. When you fast, you're turning down the noise of the world to turn up the volume of God's voice. It humbles your soul, clears your mind, and aligns your spirit to God's direction. So why does fasting lead to breakthrough? Because fasting is a spiritual weapon. When you silence your flesh, your spirit becomes sharper, more sensitive to God's leading. Suddenly, scripture becomes alive, prayers feel deeper, God's presence feels stronger. In Mark 9:29, Jesus said, "This kind can come out only by prayer and fasting." There are certain spiritual battles that cannot be won by prayer alone. They require a deeper surrender, and fasting is that surrender. When you fast, walls begin to crumble, not because you're strong, but because you've made room for God's strength. Fasting doesn't twist God's arm, it softens your heart. It's not about making God move, it's about positioning yourself where He can move. Now let's talk about the practical side. The types of fasting. 1. Complete fast, water only. This is what Jesus did for 40 days in the wilderness. It's a full fast, no food, just water, and should be done only for short periods and only if you're physically able. This type is for those spiritually and physically ready for deep consecration. 2. Partial fast, Daniel fast. In Daniel 10:3, Daniel said, "I ate no choice food, no meat or wine touched my lips." He focused on simple foods like fruits, vegetables, and water. This is perfect for those who want to fast for a longer period while maintaining strength. 3. Intermittent or time-based fast. This is very beginner-friendly. You might skip 1 or 2 meals a day and spend that time in prayer and worship. For example, skip lunch for 3 days and use that hour to seek God. 4. Non-food fast, media or distraction fast. If you have health issues or can't fast from food, you can fast from distractions. Social media, television, online games, anything that steals your attention from God. Fasting isn't limited to food. It's about whatever helps you give God your undivided attention. All right, now let's get practical. Here's how to begin your first fast, step by step. Step 1, prepare your heart. Don't just stop eating. Start seeking. Before you begin, pray. Lord, what do you want to show me through this fast? Your motive matters. You're not fasting to impress God, but to invite Him deeper into your life. Step 2, set a clear goal. Be specific. Don't just say, I'll fast. Say, I'll fast 1 meal a day for 3 days to seek God's guidance about my next step. Step 3, replace meals with prayer and the Word. If you skip food but don't pray, that's just dieting. Fasting is powerful only when it's paired with prayer and Scripture. Read passages like Isaiah 58, God's chosen fast. Psalm 63, the soul that thirsts for God. Matthew 6, how to fast the right way. Step 4, stay hydrated and rest. Drink water. Get rest. Don't push your body too hard. Your goal is spiritual strength, not exhaustion. Step 5, end your fast. Gently. When you finish, don't celebrate with a buffet. Ease back into eating with soup, fruits, or light meals. Let the physical act of ending your fast mirror the spiritual gentleness of God's presence. Let's be honest, fasting isn't easy. Here's what you might experience. 1. Physical discomfort. Headaches, tiredness, or irritability are common. That's your body detoxing, not just from food, but from dependence on it. 2. Spiritual clarity. As your body quiets down, your spirit wakes up. You'll start sensing things more clearly. God's whispers, convictions, ideas, and peace. 3. Emotional release. Fasting exposes what's hidden in the heart: anger, pride, bitterness, fear. God brings these up not to shame you, but to heal you. So don't run from what fasting reveals. Let God work in those areas. Now, a few warnings, because many people start strong but stop early. Mistake 1, fasting to impress people. Jesus said, when you fast, do not look somber. Your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. Matthew 6:16-18. This is between you and God, not social media. Mistake 2, fasting without prayer. If you don't pray, you're just skipping meals. Fasting without prayer is spiritual starvation, not transformation. Mistake 3, being too hard on yourself. If you mess up, don't quit. God looks at your heart, not your perfection. Mistake 4, ignoring health limitations. If you're under medication or have medical issues, seek wisdom before doing intense fasts. Remember, fasting is about seeking God, not harming your body. Now here's the beautiful part, the rewards. Isaiah 58 verse 8 says, then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Fasting brings clarity. God gives fresh direction, freedom. Strongholds and addictions begin to break. Power. Your prayers carry new authority. Peace. Your heart becomes still and confident in God. Intimacy. You experience God's presence in a deeper way. Every time you fast, something changes, sometimes in the unseen. But even when you don't feel it, God is moving behind the scenes. If this message is blessing you so far, type in the comments, I'm ready for my breakthrough. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bible Fix so more people can experience the power of fasting too. So where do you begin? Start small. Maybe fast 1 meal a day for 2 days, or try a half-day social media fast. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for connection. The goal of fasting isn't to get something from God, it's to get closer to Him. Every hunger pang is a reminder, God, you're what I truly need. Take that first step. Don't overthink it. Just begin. And as you do, expect God to meet you in that place of surrender. Because when you fast, fast with faith. When you pray, pray with passion. And when you seek God, expect Him to move. Fasting doesn't change God. It changes you. It resets your priorities. It reawakens your spirit, and it opens the door for breakthroughs that words alone could never unlock. So if you've been waiting for something to shift, this might be your moment. Go on a fast. Seek God with all your heart, and watch what He does in return.